Welcome to Awesome Outdoors. I'm your host, Joshua Lowe, and I camped this winter in a cheap 3-season tent. So this past winter, you might recall that I did a review on the K2 sleeping bag, and during that experience, I set up my tent in my backyard so I could test it in the lower temperature range. So when I set up the tent, I ended up going with a cheap Ozark Trail tent that you can get at Walmart or Amazon, just about anywhere really. I bought this particular tent about 10 years ago, and I really was just trying to test the sleeping bag. However, in the process, I learned that this tent can indeed hold up to snow, although I wouldn't take it out in the mountains. So as you can see, the snow covered the rainfly, and while it held up well, once I got inside, I could see that the sides were kind of trying to collapse in upon me. Using a 3-season tent in the winter can be done, although it's not advisable above the tree line, and personally, I probably wouldn't do it, period. To go winter camping with a 3-season tent, you typically want one that's well ventilated so that you don't get condensation inside. You also want your tent's rainfly to come all the way down to the ground, and this is to help block some of the wind, because 3-season tents, the walls are not made quite like a winter or 4-season tent would be, so the wind can blow straight through them, which is actually what happened on my little experiment. I was having the tent or the wind blow straight up underneath the awning in the front, and the rainfly does not come all the way down on this tent, so there is airflow at the top, so it was kind of creating a funnel coming right across my face, and it was not fun. And another key thing is that you want to make sure that the poles are pretty sturdy, because if you start getting snowfall like I did, you want to make sure that this tent is not going to collapse in upon itself, or that the poles are not going to snap. That concludes this episode. Hopefully you tune in to the next one.